hung in there as the opposition, unlike Samajwadi Party.
True.
They kept working. They kept grinding.
Yeah.
And that's where it bears fruit. That is what Samajwadi Party did not do in those 5 years.
Correct.
They disappeared and then they resurfaced just a few months before the election.
No, the one thing which is evident to me...
deserves to win in Punjab
the one thing,
do because they've worked.
The one thing which is clear to me is that this approach that some people thought, we'll fly in, we'll poach leaders, we'll take leaders from a party, we'll do some mathematics, we'll do some calculus, we'll spend tons of money. You know, that whole approach, Trinamool Congress approach, may not be working in Goa, but what has happened, what has been done by the Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab, as Karan has said, they've hung in there. It's not only in Punjab. Their strategy has been to build a party over a 3 to 5 year period minimum, which is why I think longer term, the AAP is a more serious competitor to the BJP than other parties, and I'm sure the BJP also would acknowledge that. So I think they're not in a hurry. Prithvi, you've seen the Punjab numbers. What do you think?
So thanks for having us, Arnav. I think the exit polls are indicative of the direction in which the results are going to go. I strongly believe that they are not indicative of the number of seats we are likely to win, except probably the Chanakya poll, which I'd like to believe is closer to what the result will be. I think it's important to recognize here that the BJP is beatable when there is a strong opposition. I think a lot of the opposition parties get a little lost in the blame game politics. I think they spend 5 years in criticizing the BJP rather than telling the electorate what they have to offer. Why I believe that we'll do better than the exit polls is that you'll remember that in our first election, the exit polls were giving us about 6 seats and we got 28. The second time they gave us about 20 plus and we got 67. So I strongly believe that to beat the BJP, they are beatable. You need a strong opposition, which has a clear-cut agenda. And like one of your speakers said, as an opposition party, you have to be the voice of the people, go to the grind, not complain, and keep raising issues, keep ensuring that the government does and delivers on their promises. And I think that's precisely what Bhagwant Mann and the Aam Aadmi Party did in spite of various challenges we had in Punjab. And I think people of Punjab have kind of reaffirmed the faith in the new age politics. I think what is important to see is not just the number of seats we win, but I believe that our surveys are very strongly indicating that a lot of big wigs are going to lose elections. And what's new and what is very, very encouraging is the kind of people who are likely to
it's not the BJP that the AAP was fighting
are very, very simple.
Therefore, this interpretation that this is a victory over BJP is flawed. They were fighting us in Uttarakhand. Where are they? According to the same exit polls, they don't figure anywhere. They are fighting Goa. They are fighting the BJP in Goa. But where are they in Goa? They were trying to fight us in Uttar Pradesh. Where are they? So this temptation to say that we beat BJP is flawed. We were not a significant, we were not a major player in Punjab. So therefore, I think that to extrapolate anything from Punjab to a national scale is quite an anomaly. But there is not certainly any victory for a small regional party in another state is certainly significant.
Why do you call AAP a small regional party?
It is a small regional party. What is it?
As long as
Delhi is a large corporation, all said and done. Smaller than possibly Mumbai Municipal Corporation.
Okay.
Yeah, Delhi is like a city-state. It's not a regular state.
And you will call Punjab a municipality then?
Punjab gives them certainly a foothold, but it doesn't really. They were trying to compete with us in every state. Why were they not in Uttarakhand? So for them to, obviously they will feel enthused by a victory. They will feel enthused by a victory in Punjab. Good luck to them. But to really expect them to become a national player because of one victory, it's throwing, it's a throwback to 2013. You remember after 2013 victory, Kejriwal went rushing to Varanasi, and we know what happened. We know the history. So I think to extrapolate anything from Punjab, to expect them to emerge as a national player immediately is far-fetched, but it will certainly enthuse them.
That will spark another debate altogether. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a BJP AAP debate. The debate has taken an interesting turn, where the BJP responding to the AAP...
Failed in Punjab, GVL.
Yeah, what is your question, Mr. Rahmani?
I think AAP is getting under their skin, Arnab.
I
Slowly
asked
but
GVL
gradually.
why the
Exactly.
BJP failed in Punjab.
I didn't talk
Why it could not...
That's why I elicited that kind of a response from GVL.
If the Congress was getting failed in Punjab, why BJP could not take over?
Certainly in Punjab, we expect to do quite better than what the polls are predicting. But certainly Punjab has been, Punjab, we expect to win a majority of seats in Parliament. It's a tough ask for us. It's a tough challenge for us. We will certainly